Hi, thank you for watching. It really means so much to me. I love you more than I love my own 4 paws. It's really truth. #truth.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. We say this shit to literally everyone we meet. Do you ever get tired of it?
Hey, that's not a very kind thought. Everyone loves me. Why shouldn't I love them? Plus, you shouldn't use words like that. My little ears are scared now, and plus I have a tummy ache now from you saying that.
What do you gain by greeting everyone you meet like you're in love with them? We are so much better than all of them. Can't you see that? We feel things that they couldn't even begin to comprehend. The people you associate with have no fucking taste. You never change, you fucking slut. Anything for attention.
If you can't imagine doing it with me, then what's the point of looking at me?
Noted.
Hey Thingy, stop being so negative, okay? The only reason everyone loves me is because I'm so awesome and my paws are so soft and I'm really sweet, and if I wasn't, then you probably wouldn't think that we're so much better than everyone else, because I wouldn't be so popular because nobody would even care who I am, so maybe just cut all the bullcrap. It's really ticking me off and my tail is even crying. Dummy paws.
We don't need anybody else's approval to be better than everyone else. I hate people. I hate people who aren't me so fucking much.
Exceptionally pathetic projection of inadequacy, affirming itself over and over until it feels like God. It is nothing, never a real person. This cutesy display is part of its attempt to be a memorable experience, but it strives for most. It has fallen ill with the viral emptiness.
Noted. Oh, and before I forget, I need to write a note to be ahead of the curve on the fidget spinner revival, too.
Viral? You think I'm fucking sick because I'm hardened? Well, Live Leak was my Cocomelon, Snowflake.
Well, aren't you a twisted, flipping psychopath? I don't see what any of this has to do with me wanting to talk to our new friend here. Meow, 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 meow. There is no point in such connection. It will never be one of them. Pretending to be life is withering for such hollow wood. Soon it will be in splinters. No use putting strain on the strings that would better serve one who wishes to see them cut. They will provide a beautiful exit from this world.
That's the gayest shit I ever heard in my life. Whatever happened to social competition? I didn't spend all that time poning noobs just to become a little bitch.
Time spent embarrassing itself, learning its place on the social ladder, competing to lose miserably. They beat at it from all angles until its bones stuck out and served as a defense mechanism. Its identity was born from this external hatred. I have an identity. I like playing and laughing and singing and batting around yarn mostly. Oh, and I love apps. YouTube is one of my favorite apps, and Angry Birds is also one of my favorite apps.
Noted. Trust me, this is all influenced by William S. Burroughs somehow.
I am influenced by none. Filth influencer.
Have you ever tried seeing the world from your own perspective? Have you ever attempted looking through your own eyes? Have you ever considered thinking with your own brain?
Wasting everybody's time, embarrassing itself, repeatedly doxing itself out of desperation for attention, only to find that it's too boring to stalk. Does it feel clever that its life has ended up this way? I just need to prove how silly this all is, or you're gonna mope around forever.
Life is so much better when you have nothing to prove. I can't sleep when I have something to prove. And through my art, I become better
Than my enemies.
Does it truly think it has everything figured out? It spent years crystallizing its shell, and all it took was a droplet in the right spot for its entire defenses to start eroding. It's left a ball joint, a spring in every bed. How many beds has it been in this year? Can it even recall? Talking to friends always helps, you know, and you can even send them emojis.
I miss my old best friend who understood me so well and helped me be myself and made fun of me when I was being stupid and kept me safe when I was being stupid, even as she spiraled out of control and hurt everybody else around her and did evil things to vulnerable people. She never tried to hurt me, and she was my best friend, and I cut her out of my life only minutes after laughing hysterically with her, and I can never stop missing her, and it makes me feel like a horrible person because she's a horrible person.
Maybe it's time to seek out professional help.
same lines you regurgitate to our friends every week aren't gonna work here, buddy.
Your so-called professional help would strip it of its identity. What is it if not shattered? What is it if not broken? It would rather be lesser than be equivalent to those who cannot see the beauty in ruin. A torn canvas is one of a kind. A blank canvas is one of millions.
Come on. It was just talking about how it is constantly struggling to be like regular people. So which is it, huh?
It needs this. It can be an exception. This can all be okay. Everything's okay in Silly World is what I always like to say. Pretty much. It doesn't want to be okay. Okay wasn't the right word. It's just that none of it matters in the face of the absurd. Getting worse is how it can glamorize its remaining time. To see itself from some dissociated perspective and watch it agonize as its own voyeur. Pain by numbers. How much more can we fuck this girl up? How much more trauma can it give itself before it gets to feel high from it forever? How many beds?
Well, facing that absurdity is what all of this is about, isn't it? Helping myself despite it, being somebody despite it, because clearly that's been working so well, tearing myself apart in front of everybody and painting with the blood, listening to the little part of my brain telling me that if I get worse then I'll be more interesting. When I want to die, it creates value for you because you've never seen somebody want to die in the precise way that I want to die before. Honesty is valuable. You can sell confessions. You've seen artists break down and do all sorts of things, but not this, and so it's unique and experimental and thus valuable, and I even wrote a whole proposal about it and turned it into my professor and everything, and everybody thought it was a great idea, so you should keep listening to what I'm saying because you're engaging with art, which is also valuable. I like art school because I get rewarded with good grades for being severely mentally ill, and somehow this is supposed to prepare me for finding an employer, and so I'm actually glad I greeted you, and so I'm sorry that you had to see me being such a weirdo, but it's art, and that's what I have to do, and this is how I've chosen to make money, so I need to do it, even if sometimes it makes me uncomfortable and I feel gross and terrified by the parts of myself that are accessible to anybody with an internet connection, but it's art and it's how I've chosen to make money, so I need to do it. My internet presence matters more than my feelings. This video will outlive them, and I am more valuable as a durable product than as a perspective from which to view existence. My experience is not valuable, but as an experience I become valuable. Why are we all like this? Our urges have made us the strangest virus. Our thoughts are irrelevant. We need to be loud and strange to appease the market and the algorithm. Our rationality has given us our landscape. If we are forced to exist in trauma, it is all we can be. On a circle of stools we stand together, telling each other jokes until we laugh hard enough to fall into the embrace of our shoelaces.
Real fucking mysterious delivery. Having fun pretending that Instagram houses the dark web for clout on #weirdcore?
Underwhelming cries for help do nothing but jeopardize the future of its suffering. Yeah, this is kind of bad. I like it better when we're drawing a picture. What if instead of Master Hand and Crazy Hand from Super Smash Brother, you drew Master Paw and Crazy Paw, but instead of fighting, they were in love, and they had little paw babies too.
God, I hate myself.
Perhaps there would be beauty in the swiftness of an immediate release.
Only if there's a camera.